Hi everyone, how are you all? I am Suryakala, Maths faculty of Kranti Keen School. You all know yesterday we discussed about different types of numbers in the number system topic. Today we are going to discuss some questions regarding those types of numbers. What type of questions will they ask and how to approach them. All these will be discussed in today's video. So, let us discuss from the first question onwards. See here, first question is which of the following is a prime number they are asking. Right? Prime number. How many of you remembered yesterday's definitions? Have you listened my class clearly? If you listened it, I hope this question will be very easier for you. Otherwise, it will be difficult because most probably so many students don't know what is a prime number. That means your lack of basics, mathematics basics. So, this is the platform where we will provide all the basic classes not only for the Sainik or RMS or Navodaya. These will be helpful in mathematics subject. This is the foundation of mathematics subject. Until and unless you are clear with basics, you won't be able to do difficult questions because you won't have that basic stuff. So that's why. So please, whenever you get time, try to improve your basics. Once you are updated with the basics, the each and every question of mathematics becomes easy. You will feel mathematics is the easiest subject after clearing your basic maths. So see here, prime numbers means a number which is having factors one and itself. Right. Yesterday we discussed it one and itself. So in these options we have to check which number has only two factors. Look at here 216. I'll write the factors this side 216. The number 216 will be divisible by 1, 2, 3, 4 and so many. Right? That means it has more than two factors. So we can say clearly that is not our answer. Okay. Next, moving forward, option B 98. 98. What are the numbers that divide 98? 1, 2, 17 and so many numbers. That means even 98 are also having more than two factors. That why this is not our prime. And C 43. 43 is divisible by how many numbers, Nana? Only 1 and 43. If you ask me, ma'am, how can you say directly which numbers are divisible by these 98, 216 and all? I'll say the trick behind that is divisibility rules. Do you know any divisibility rule? If you know the divisibility rule, please comment. I'll react. Okay. Next, 43 is having only 1 and 43 divisors. And coming to 165, 165 is also divisible by 1, 3, 5 and so many numbers. That means 165 is also having more than two divisions or factors. That's why remaining three options are eliminated. What is our answer? Option C 43. Next, the least whole number. The second question is the least whole numbers. Yesterday we discussed it. The least whole number is 0 because whole numbers will be formed by including 0 in the natural numbers, right? How will you get whole numbers? By including 0 in this natural number set. That's why the smallest whole will be 0. So, what is our answer? Option D. Next. Yes. Which among the following is not true about composite numbers? One more thing I want to explain here is reading. You have to understand the question. Maybe you feel these questions are very easier, but in the upcoming classes, there will be word problems of different topics where you will feel difficulty. So, the first very basic thing for understanding a question is reading. So, try to make a habit of reading so that you'll understand the questions easily and you can approach them easily. Okay, next. See here, which among the following is not true? Not true means that should be wrong. About the which numbers? Composite numbers. See here, smallest composite is 2. Is it the smallest composite is 2? I gave you already this point in yesterday's class. The smallest composite is 4. That means this is not true. Next, it has more than 2 factors. Yes, composite numbers will have more than 2 factors. That's why that is true. And both A and B. Here, look at this option. Both A and B means both A also wrong, B also wrong. They are saying in the state option C. But A is wrong, but B is right, right? So that's why we should not pick this option. Next, smallest composite is 4. Smallest composite is 4. That's why this is also true. Remaining 2 are true statements, correct statement. Which one is wrong? Smallest composite is 2. That's why our option is A. Next. Next. What is the product of smallest composite number? This is depends on the previous question. What is the smallest composite? 4 and smallest prime number. Smallest prime number. What is our smallest prime number? 2. What they are asking here? The product. Product means what? Multiplication. Product means multiplication. We have to multiply those two numbers. So 4 2s are 8. What is our answer? 8. So look at the options which is having 8. Option C. So the answer for the fourth question is C. Next, fifth question. What is the sum of smallest prime number? Smallest prime number. What is our smallest prime number? That is 2. And smallest composite number. Again, these questions are depending on the previous question. Right, smallest composite is 4. Here what they are asking? Sum. Sum means what? Addition. So 2 plus 4 equal to 6. They are not asking the number. They are asking the resultant is which type of number. Resultant is which type of number. Which type? So 6 even, B or C composite, and option D both A and C. So 6 is even first of all, and 6 is also composite, right? Because 6 will have more than 2 factors. So 6 is even and also composite. Even and composite. You can't pick 2 options, right? So you have to go for option which gives both as the answers. So that is option D, both A and C. Okay. Next question. Yeah. If a number is having more than 2 factors, it is called. What they are saying? More than 2 factors. That is a direct question. That is the definition of number itself. So if a number is having more than 2 factors, what type of number we say it? Even, right? Even. Is it even? No. It is not even. Think. It is prime then. No, it is not prime 2. It is a composite number. Prime is a number which has only two factors, but here they are saying more than two. What they are saying? More than two. That means it is a composite number. Next question. Yeah. The sum of two odd numbers is. This is little bit we have to use our mind. You can't take two odd numbers means odd plus odd. You have to take some odd examples. What you have to take? You have to take some odd examples. For example, 3 is an odd number and 5 is also an odd number. What they're asking? Sum. Sum means addition. So 3 plus 5, 8. Okay, that is one example. And very important thing is never conclude with one example. You should not conclude with one example. You have to take 2 or 3 examples, then decide. Okay, next 11 plus 13, both are prime. So how much you are getting? 24. 8, 24. Which type of numbers these are? Look at the options now. Which type? Which type of numbers are these? Is that odd? 8 and 24 odd? No. Always even? Yes, you can say always even because 8 and 24 is even. Next, always composite? Yes, you can say. If you take even 1 plus 3 also, you are getting 4. 4 is a composite number, so you can take always composite. But both B and C are becoming our answers, right? In that case, you have to take an option which gives both the answers. What is that option? Option D, both B and C. What is our answer? Option D, both B and C. Next, the sum of two even numbers is. Same question, but the type of number is different this time. Even numbers. What are even numbers? Do you remember? 2, 4, 6, 8. The numbers which are ending with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are even numbers. Right? So if you add any two even numbers, what type of number you will get? They're asking. Okay. So 2 plus 6, 8 plus 10, 18. Next, 1 plus 1, 32. What type of numbers all these? You are getting even and composite. Is it even? If you take 0 plus 2, but 2 is a prime number, that is not a composite number. Even 0 and 2 are even digits only. But here you are getting prime number, and remaining all these cases you are getting composite numbers. That's why we cannot say. We cannot say. So you should not choose always composite. Always composite is what? And always when you add any two prime numbers, it must be composite only. It should not be any other number. Okay. So our answer is none of this because you are getting sometimes prime number here and sometimes you are getting composite numbers. When abilities, you should not conclude it. You have to go for cannot be determined or none of these. Next, what is the sum of odd prime numbers from 1 to 20? What is the sum of odd prime numbers from 1 to 20? Sum means addition, right? So what they are asking? Odd prime number sum they are asking. Let us write the prime numbers from 1 to 20 first of all. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Did I miss any prime number? No. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 9. But they mentioned a word odd. Odd 2 will not come, right? Because 2 is a even prime. So that's why we have to add the remaining all numbers. 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 11, 26, 26 plus 13, 39, 39 plus 7, 39 plus 7, 46, 56, 65 and 75. Look at the options. Where is 75? Option D. And moving forward, yeah, I also think. Yes. What is the product of smallest composite number and smallest prime number? I think this question is repeated. Okay. Smallest composite is 4 and smallest prime is 2. Product means multiplication. Product multiplication. To multiply those two numbers, 8. Option C, 8. So, this is all about today's session. You can see more questions on the screen. From 11 to 15, those are homework questions for you all. Yes. 11 to 15 are the questions for homework. Who have done the homework, please try to keep your answers in the comment box. And if you want more problems worksheets, you can contact 030409797 WhatsApp number and send. This is the number you can contact where we will provide all the free material in the WhatsApp group. And if you like our session, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching this session. And if you want to get more knowledge on the basics, and I'm repeating once again, this math basics is not only for RMS, Sainik and Navodaya. This is all the classes which are lack of basic. The students who are lack of basics, they can easily use this channel and the knowledge. So if you want to get more updates and more classes at free of cost, you can follow our channel. Thank you for watching.